Hey everyone, welcome back to Sweetbeat TV. I'm your host, SIenna Leone, and today I'm so excited to say I'm joined by singer-songwriter Tate Mcrae. Hi Tate, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm good. Tate, it's been a while. Last time we spoke, You Broke Me First became a worldwide hit. Now you have so much else going on, from releasing more global hits, being on tour, collabing with some of the biggest artists in the world, along with so much more. So how has this last year been?
This last year has been a whirlwind. I think, performing for the first time at festivals, doing tours. It feels like, writing my album, everything's like changed this whole year. It feels very crazy.
Tate, just coming off a tour, I want to talk about this experience. I mean, how was it for you, given we just came out of such a crazy whirlwind of a pandemic also, right?
Well, it was like the first time ever where I actually felt like a real artist. Because I feel like I've been writing and looking at numbers and sitting in my room, and it's all been like so like lonely and just like not what people describe being an artist like. And I just like really fell in love with performing. Like touring and performing for my fans is just like the best feeling in the world. I can't like tell them enough like how much I love their faces, and just like hearing them scream back my lyrics is like, everything I've ever dreamed of. So it's very crazy.
Also, I mean, it was announced that you will be opening up for another iconic Canadian artist come the fall. So Shawn Mendes, major congratulations, one of the biggest artists in the world. So I want to know, how did this collaboration of you opening up for him come to be?
I have no idea how he knew who I was. I don't know. I didn't think he listened to my music, but apparently he was a fan. And so obviously I'm like a huge Shawn Mendes fan. So it was such an honor to be able to like get the call. And, I got to meet him, and he came to my show actually in Austin, which was so crazy. So yeah, it all feels very surreal. I can't wait. I think he's going to be a very, very fun person to be on tour with.
Your tour opening up for Shawn Mendes, and then on top of all this success, you recently released your album, I Used to Think I Could Fly. So Tate, I'm intrigued. Why did you go with the name I Used to Think I Could Fly?
I've always been obsessed with the concept of flying because I can like lucid dream, and every single time I'm in like a bad scenario in my dreams, I'll always like fly out of them, which is so funny. But honestly, like the idea of it is, it kind of discusses the idea of growing up and when you're younger, how you're, fearless and have no insecurities or fears, and you grow up and I think reality kind of sets in, and the people around you and what you're doing and your mindset can basically like make you scared of things that you were never scared of before, and relationships consume you, and a lot changes. And I always believed that I could never get affected by the wave of growing up and life getting crazier. I think I went through a lot this summer when I turned 18 and I moved out for the first time and got to experience people in this industry and got to, meet new friends and lose some friends. And I think, there were just a lot of like different ups and downs that I thought would perfectly encapsulate this album.
I mean, it always shocks me at how you're just 18 when, so many fans, so many people around the world come to listen to your music on such relatable topics, from heartbreak to comparing yourself to other people, to so much in between. So I'm just curious to know, are you pulling this all from personal experience? I mean, if I could put what I felt into words like you, I would rule this world. So I'm really curious to know, is this all personal experience?
I feel like I can't say anything. Like I have a really hard time like talking about stuff. I feel like I tend to like shove it all down. And so my only outlet for me is writing. Everything I couldn't say to my friends, my family, my everyone, this summer when I was going through a lot. So I feel like that's why it's so personal to me, because it's like literally like it's my heart and soul of everything I think about.
I want to know, where were you in a place mentally when you were writing this?
I was all over the place. There were a lot of different situations. I mean, there were some times where I was completely beaten down and was, stuck in the mentality of comparing myself to every single person around me and, feeling super insecure and like I was never good enough and doubting everything. And then there were also, you know, stages where I was like, in some songs I sound pissed as hell, and if I was like, and then there's like really sensitive moments as well where I feel like it's like my most vulnerable songs I've ever written. And I think that's the cool part, is you kind of get the waves of me as a person, and how I express myself, but like in all different stages. Like you see me when I'm at my lowest, and when I'm like really, really, you know, heartbroken, and then you see me being like, no, you can't come back into my life.
I used to think I could fly. You collaborated with some of the best in the industry, looking at Finneas, Charlie Puth, Alexander 23, to so many more incredible names on that list. So I want to know, Tate, any advice or moments that really stuck out with you from working with one of these incredible individuals, or all of them?
At the end of the day, your word is what matters. I think, honestly, it's really crazy because these people like Charlie and Finneas, you know, Alex, Blake, I look up to them all so much. And I think it can be really intimidating going into writing sessions and stuff with like such big names. At the end of the day, it was like trusting my own gut and being like, no, I want to talk about this, and putting my foot down. And then that's how it obviously made the best final song. So
absolutely. And that's why everyone is addicted to your stuff. But before I let you go, we're going to play a really quick game of hot takes with Tate Mcrae. Okay. So really, really fast. Don't think about it too much. First thing that comes in your head. Okay.
Okay.
Is it pronounced GIF or GIF?
I think it's GIF. Okay.
TikTok or Instagram?
TikTok.
Toilet paper over or under?
I'm like checking. Over.
Okay, this one's for us Canadians. Canada or America?
Canada. Oh my gosh.
Of course. We don't have Timmy Hortons here. Hello. Okay, pineapple on pizza. Yes or no?
No, absolutely not.
Dancing or singing, Tate?
Both? I can't say.
I'll let you have that one. Okay. What is your go-to dipping sauce for your tater tots?
Ketchup, always.
Always. I will agree with that. Tate, I am such a fan of you. We are such a fan of you at Sweetie High. So it's been so amazing to see this journey. And I'm so excited for the fans to hear I used to think I could fly.
Thank you so much. So good talking to you again.
Thank you. It is such a pleasure. And for everyone at home, make sure you guys are checking out Tate Mcrae's new album, I Used to Think I Could Fly, out now. Tate, thank you so much.
Thank you.